Hello. Hey, everybody. Happy Sunday evening. We have breaking news. Thought I'd check in. I've been bringing you guys all the latest Twitter files updates. And every day I've been expecting the Fauci files to come out. And every day I'm disappointed. So today I was waiting for the Fauci files. But then a lot of other news happened, so I can get you up to speed on it. Welcome everybody in the chat. I have some music playing. It's like almost Christmas, 1 week away. I have a Christmas tree set up today. I can show you guys. Let's see if I can unblur my background. There, check it out. Look at my effects. So I have this effect. And then I have this effect. So there is a Christmas tree back there. I have to get ornaments on it though. Went to the Apple store this weekend. It wasn't that busy, but I read reports that it is busy some places. Elon Musk has a poll out, and No Agenda TV is live with it. I was thinking about challenging myself to go live every time Steve Lookner goes live and challenge him one-on-one, a stream battle of breaking news. I have breaking news. Hey, Cherubs, who says hi from the UK? I bet you watched the football game today. And I mean football. And I mean the kind where you kick a ball with your foot most of the time. It was a good game today. They say it was the best game in the history of the World Cup. If you guys saw it, it was good. It's good that Messi won. There were some controversial moments. I captured one of them. I don't think I can show you. One of the Argentinian fans got topless, a lady. There was a man topless beside her too, but there was some boob on display in Qatar. So I tweeted that out today. I was famous in like 20 countries immediately. Got a bunch of Japanese people retweeting me. The poll is getting closer. You want to see the poll I'm talking about? Arizona Bay says, anybody see Elon with Kushner at the World Cup? Yeah, that's one thing that happened. I can show you guys the picture. But Elon Musk was with Kushner, at the World Cup. So, yeah, I could maybe show you. Let's see. Welcome to the show. Happy Sunday night. I'll give you guys the new Twitter files, which aren't the Fauci files. But here's Elon and Jared Kushner at the World Cup. I'll show you that. And who's going to be the next CEO of Twitter? That's the question we have to ask before it's all over. So there's Elon and Jared watching the World Cup in Qatar. Qatar, some people say. So Elon got to go down there. Yeah, and he ended up next to Jared, Jared Kushner. Yeah, hopefully they're not working together on anything. Hopefully it's a coincidence that they were just in the same place at the same time. But they got lucky. They got to see a good game. Lionel Messi, Leo Messi, cemented his spot as the greatest player of all time so far. 2 goals today. And he scored his penalty kick. So let me show you guys the poll. I could just broadcast it until it's over if you want. So it's only 9 hours left. So if you want, we can just stay tuned. We'll keep streaming until it's over. But Elon Musk put out a poll asking if he should step down as the CEO. That's the breaking news. And who is going to be CEO? I was just about to ask that question. There's somebody recommending themselves for the job. Lex Friedman, who we've been talking about on this show. A lot of people, I've noticed a lot of the haters coming out of the woodwork for Lex Friedman. I don't hate anybody. I don't hate people. I realized I have a real generous personality. Even Taylor Lorenz, who is kind of a terrible person. I still felt bad when she got banned, or I still felt like it was wrong. So Taylor Lorenz got, suspended. She thought she was permanently banned for a while. It turns out it was for doxing, probably for doxing libs of TikTok. Got a tweet and see what people say. I'll show you the poll. Sorry, I haven't showed it yet. St. Katie says skeptics, not haters. Yeah. Well, Zach Voorhees said he is a prominent skeptic of Lex Friedman. Make sure to check out that interview. By the way, some people are giving me good feedback on it. People who've seen it. I don't interview people often because I don't find everybody interesting, but Zach Voorhees is very interesting. He found he was talking about the algorithmic boosting of Lex Friedman, who has volunteered himself. This poll is getting closer, actually. It went out to a maximum, but when I started looking at the poll, which was at about 1 million votes, it was almost exactly 50-50. And the question is, should I step down as head of Twitter? That's what it says. Should I step down as head of Twitter? I will abide by the results of this poll. So it's the way he likes to do things, or the way he has been doing things. And there's no reason to believe that he's not going to do what the poll tells him to do. People are speculating that he's already picked out a new CEO to replace him, but he says that he hasn't. The results of the poll right now is 57.4% say yes, he should step down. But that is down from 58%. So it is down. The gap has been narrowing, but we're already up to 6.5 million votes. I don't know how many votes he got on his other polls or how many to expect this one will get up to. The poll ends at 6 in the morning, East Coast time. People are speculating that it's because of Tesla. So I did put out a tweet the other day. I was like, who's running Tesla? I think that's a real question, is who's running Tesla right now? And the Tesla stock has been going down a lot. And there is some concern that investors are thinking that, or might start making demands that Elon Musk stop running Twitter and start running Tesla. So, because the Tesla stock has been suffering quite a bit. It's not really, I did see an analysis of it though, which shows that other stocks are down too. Like, it's not just Tesla. So there are a lot of companies whose stocks are down a lot, whose CEOs aren't running Twitter and who don't have any distractions, and the stock is still way down, sometimes more than Tesla, but Tesla stock is way down. So, and I would sell it, but I think there's going to be, stocks are probably kind of screwed. Even Elon Musk says that. Elon Musk says it's the fault of the Federal Reserve that his stock price has gone down, which may be kind of accurate. So, where did Wall Street Silver is saying he suspects the replacement, he already picked his own replacement, but Elon Musk said already that he has not picked a replacement. I'm trying to find the tweet from Elon where he said that. Elon Musk, I heard because I was listening to another live stream, that Elon Musk said he has nobody picked out. Here, you know what I can do? I know what I can do. I go to Elon Musk, tweets and replies. He says, those who want power are the ones who least deserve it. Does that include Lex Friedman, who has thrown his hat in the ring? Let me show you here. Wall Street Silver said, Elon Musk said, as the saying goes, be careful what you wish, as you might get it. That's basically as a result of the poll, right? Whether you vote yes or no, be careful what you wish for. Wall Street Silver said, yep, he already has the new CEO picked out. Elon will retire to being chairman of the board and tweeter. And then Elon Musk replied, no one wants the job who can actually keep Twitter alive. There is no successor. Oh, and here's the Lex Friedman situation. Lex Friedman said, fun suggestion, Elon Musk. Let me run Twitter for a bit. No salary, all in. Focus on great engineering and increasing the amount of love in the world. Just offering my help in the unlikely case it's useful. That got 37,000 likes. Elon Musk replied, you must like pain a lot. One catch. You have to invest your life savings in Twitter, and it has been in the fast lane to bankruptcy since May. Still want the job. Wow. Yeah, I wonder if Elon Musk has some like mental health issues, because he is kind of losing it. I don't know whether to call it mental health issues, but he is kind of losing it a little bit. I feel like he's making rash decisions and sort of missteps. I think banning all the accounts was like a mistake. And then the announcement today went really poorly. The announcement that you couldn't post links to other websites. So that's another news story about Twitter. Every news story in the world is about Twitter and Elon Musk, pretty much. Or it's related in some way. What was I just about to tell you? Oh, yeah. The policy changes. Elon Musk went to the game. He posted a bunch of stuff from the game. Here's what he said. He said, going forward, there will be a vote for major policy changes. My apologies, won't happen again. And that's in regards to the policy that was announced and sort of retracted, where they said you couldn't share links to other platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, Mastodon, and you couldn't even have a link tree in your bio. That's what it said for a while today. It said you couldn't have links to other platforms. And then he clarified that if the primary purpose of your account is to link to other platforms, then that's what he's talking about, basically, which is fair enough. I mean, so I believe in free speech, and that includes the right to share links to other platforms because it's a form of speech. So I disagree with a policy that says you can't share links to other platforms. And it's still basically blocked. I think Mastodon links are still entirely blocked, but that's because he doesn't like them as a competitor. And also, I think he blocked Mastodon links because that's where Elon Jets is posting his jet location. So he says basically like posting a link to Mastodon is kind of like doxing him. But then the other platforms, anyway, he reversed himself and said there will be a vote next time. And then immediately after posting that tweet that says going forward, there will be a vote for major policy changes, he decided to post the poll, which is what I'm covering right now, which is what you're tuned in for. This poll, should I step down as head of Twitter, which is still 57.4% yes, which means like I think if I was the news media, there are 9 hours left. So obviously things can change, but it's unlikely, right? So the chances are it's going to be yes. And he will step down. But if that happens, he has to find somebody. I mean, Jack could do it, but I don't know if Jack's got other stuff on his plate. I'll see what people are suggesting to me. I put out a request. People are saying Lex. Somebody said Lex, he wants to give it to him. People are saying, I don't know if there's anyone we can trust. I never trusted Elon either. Is there anyone we can trust? I said today, I'm equally frustrated with all the people who just defend Elon Musk, no matter what he does, including banning all the journalists and the policy that got announced today. There are a lot of people who just reflexively defend Elon Musk, which I disagree with, because I think he has been maybe made mistakes. Definitely, actually. So, but they're as annoying as the people who just constantly attack him and say everything he does is wrong. Okay, news update. The numbers just updated and it's getting closer. It just moved 0.1%. So now it's down to 57.3% yes. But let's see if you had to do the math, I need an AI to tell me how many votes are different. Well, that's easy enough to figure out. You want to see if you can do the math in your head? Basically, there's a 15-point spread between 42 and 57. It's a little less because it's 42.7 and 57.3. So it's more like the difference between 43 and 57. So let's say 14 points, 15 points, whatever, of 6.8 million. So what's 10% of 6.8 million? 680,000. So there's almost a million vote differential. 6.8. Yeah. There's like an 800,000 some vote differential. So that's a big difference to make up. But the final vote total, right now it's at 6.8 million votes. I don't know what it can go up to. How many followers does Elon Musk have? He has 122 million followers. And anybody can vote on the poll, even if they don't follow him. So we'll see what it ends up going up to. I voted no. So it wasn't a secret ballot. I voted no, that he shouldn't step down. I think if I remember right. But it might be a good idea for him too. It might be a good idea for somebody else to run it. I mean, he'll still be in control. You guys see this trending? Hashtag trans women are con men. Some things trend that probably wouldn't have trended back in the past. Those who want power are the ones who least deserve it. Is he talking about Lex Friedman? Because Lex Friedman wants power. Is he talking about Lift the Veil? No, because I didn't ask to run Twitter. I'm one of the only people who have not thrown my hat in the ring as a possible CEO takeover of Twitter. I don't. It's not for me. I don't need to run any. I don't need to run anything like that. I'm making enough difference in the world as it is. If he asked me, I'd have to tell him I'm too busy making content for YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button. Come on, we got a few people here. Go ahead and hit the like button. And then if you want to support the show, you can drop a super chat. I don't know whether to encourage super chats or go to buymeacoffee.com/lifttheveil and leave a coffee and a note, or become a member. You can also become a member there at buymeacoffee.com. It's like Patreon, except you can tip. And hopefully there's less banning than Patreon. So let me read the notes I have from people who left. I know people left coffees in between the last show and this show. Spaldo. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's weird. I got some kind of update that I got coffees just the other night. But, oh, now it's refreshing. I see. Scott Record, thank you. Bought 3 coffees. Says, Nathan, I've been following you for quite some time. Thanks. Listening every day. So you are making a difference, in case you have any doubts. Doubts? Yes. We always have doubts. But thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Thanks, someone who bought 3 coffees. Thanks, Ann D. Bought a coffee. Thanks, Hopi Cobwebs, who says, hi, Nathan. I love getting the news from your show because your voice is so chill and not angry like other news shows. Just wondering if you could play 10 seconds of Nassim music if you have a chance sometime. Thanks. I wonder if Nassim videos are still on YouTube. I still have shirts available for sale. Nassim shirts, the YouTube shooter. There were some great videos of her from back in the day. Oh yeah, I'm going to pin Spaldo's comment. Oops. Spaldo left a link to buymeacoffee.com. Yeah, I don't know whether to promote. I was thinking about it, and I was thinking, oh, maybe YouTube likes it to get super chats, but they take 30%. So, and they demonetize everything I make. I was thinking about making videos debunking conspiracy theories, but then I was advised not to because people would take me seriously. But there are some conspiracy theories I'd like to talk about, and I'd only be allowed to talk about if I debunked them. So I was going to debunk the conspiracy theory about Celine Dion, if you guys heard that one. I was thinking about making a video debunking it because I can't make the video the other way. You know what I mean? Have you guys heard that conspiracy theory? It's been fact checked. So don't worry about it. It's been fact checked. It's false. Celine Dion is not injured by the thing. It just naturally occurred. Stiff person syndrome. It's like a 1 in a million thing. Yeah, I was going to make something. I'm going to have to do a video talking about that topic, probably on Rockfin sometime. I'll have to do some extra show where I tell you guys the news that's not allowed on YouTube because there is a lot of news coming out about the shots. Have you guys heard all the latest? There's a bunch of news. I mean, even the thing that DeSantis is doing, Like, you can't even read his press release on YouTube. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Here we go. I'll play a little Nassim because I got a super chat asking about Nassim. So I'll play a little. I found a video. And then I can use it as a commercial for my t-shirts too, because you can get a Nassim t-shirt. Zach Voorhees believes Nassim is trans, which I disagree with. I was going to talk about my interviewing. Propensity. I noticed. All right, let me play this. Hold on. Here's Nassim. Okay, let's see. Somebody asked for this.
Nice to meet you. Can I kiss you? I could show you hidden things. Pain, sadness, hate, crime, saw your food. Oh my brain, look at that meat. It looks like your next heart attack. Life's a game, wanna play. New job, wife, cell phone. This is all you want, ain't it funny? Ha 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 ha. I know you hate me, but hey, let's be friends. I can make meat eaters angry in a second. They will tell you I'm insane, cause you know I hate the meat and you hate to change. Flower ice cream, hard cookie necklace, I could show you hidden things. Stolen lives, pretty pigs, eaten heads. You're the car baby on your road. Find out where you are, takes 1 month to find yourself. Oh no, the worst is yet to come.
The rabbit hostage.
What's this, rat trap? Men screaming, pretending to be lions, chasing hens, killing cows, poaching elephants. There are nightmares everywhere. Don't know when this madness gonna be over.
Okay, you guys got it. That was for the super chat. Thanks for that once again. And everybody can thank Hopi Cobwebs, who said just to play 10 seconds worth of Nassim, and I played a whole minute and 48 seconds. If you want to make special requests, go to buymeacoffee.com/lifttheveil. Okay, then there was a Twitter file supplemental. I'll cover that, so you guys have it. I have been covering the Twitter files. Like I said, I was planning to cover the Fauci files, which I'm like, what's the deal? I mean, Dr. Malone had a special Twitter Spaces planned today to talk about the Twitter files, and they still haven't come out yet. So Matt Taibbi did release an update on Twitter files today, which is here. And it's FBI Twitter file supplemental. Matt Taibbi tweeted out Twitter file supplemental. And it says, in July 2020, San Francisco FBI agent Elvis Chan tells Twitter executive Yoel Roth. Oh, let me explain it to you. Basically, Twitter said that Twitter told the FBI that quote, you indicated you had not observed much recent activity from official propaganda actors on your platform, unquote. So Twitter indicated that they didn't have much propaganda from official state actors on their platform. The FBI objected to that and basically said, what are you talking about? Are you sure? Like, why don't you check more? That basically like that. So that's the story. Twitter said, well, we don't have that much. There's not that much propaganda going on right now. I mean, there is propaganda. So that was how the argument went down. Is they said, no, we're not saying there's not propaganda. There is propaganda. We're just saying it's not that much. And FBI was like, what are you talking about? Of course there's a lot of propaganda. Are you looking at all the propaganda? Look at these news articles. And they even cited news articles. And the news articles cited FBI sources who were saying that there was a lot of propaganda. So it became like a circular logic. So anyway, Eli, I want to call him Eli. Yoel Roth was uncomfortable with it and got on and said he wanted to get on the phone with the FBI to clarify for them that they did, that there was propaganda, that they weren't saying there wasn't propaganda. There was propaganda, and they were just saying it's not as much as whatever. So that's the latest update. It was a very short thread. Only 14 tweets in the thread. And the 14th tweet says to watch Barry Weiss and Schellenberger, MD. And the MD does not stand for doctor. If you were Schellenberger, MD on Twitter and everybody figured that you were saying you were a doctor, I would probably change my Twitter, but I guess those are his initials. Those are his first two initials, MD. So he's Schellenberger, MD. Maybe I should change my Twitter handle to Stoltman NA. Stoltman NA. Right now I'm at Lift the Veil 411. And my Twitter handle is Lift the Veil. And I tweeted a video of a topless person today. A topless woman. A real woman with real breasts on my account today. And it's the biggest tweet I've tweeted in a long time. But it was because people are saying, oh my God, she's going to get beheaded. That's what people were saying. They're like, they're going to kill that person. But I was thinking, no, they won't kill her. You can't stop people from taking their tops off when Messi wins the World Cup. That's what I was thinking. Oh, but then the goalie made an obscene gesture with his trophy on top of all that. I'll show you that. I know we're jumping around in the news. Just giving you guys an update. Thanks for tuning in. If you want to drop coffee or anything, or if you want to get a t-shirt, go to truthclothing.io. I can show you the Nassim shirt. Here, check this out. So I told you there was a woman in the stands who took her shirt off, which I don't know what that's punishable by in Qatar. And then this guy did this with that's like the glove, the something glove that you get for a good goalie because he won in the penalty shootout. And he won a number of penalty shootouts. There, see. They go, oh no. All right, so he did that, which is going to be offensive. But he deserves it. He was a really good goalie. So if you guys missed the world game that some people call soccer today, you missed a good one. If you watched today and you didn't think it was that exciting, then the game's not for you because you maybe just stick with football or basketball. or whatever. All right. So let's see where the poll is. We're live with breaking news. Let me see. Did I cover everything? So there was the drama about banning links. That was a bunch of drama. There was a drama about banning Taylor Lorenz. That was a bunch of drama, which is sorted out. There was a drama about banning all the liberal journalists, which he said they were posting real-time docs information. I don't think they really were, is the thing. So that's why I say I get frustrated with people who just defend Elon Musk. Like, I don't think all the people that got banned were literally posting Elon Musk's real-time location. They might have been posting something with that had a link, which if you followed the link, you could end up somewhere where they were posting real-time information. But it's a difficult situation. Like, I looked into it a little bit. His private jets and airplanes are trackable, and it is public information. But if you own a private jet and you don't want people to track you, you can anonymize it so that it's harder to track. And Elon Musk did that. And the person tracking it is going through extraordinary measures to reveal the location, where it's like, yes, it's public, but it's really hard to get the information. So the guy tracking Elon's jet is technically, in a way, posting public information, but it's not easily accessible public information. So he's making it easily accessible, which I don't know. If you're into free speech, if you're really into free speech, then doxing is actually speech. Like, it's not. I listened to Nick Rekieta talk about it. I was shocked, actually, because he said that doxing isn't wrong. He seemed to be saying there's nothing wrong with doxing, which I believe he was saying that it's not illegal to reveal someone's location, and people do it all the time. And it's been something that's been going on for a long time. I mean, I remember back in 2000 and before that, if you went to Los Angeles, there were guys selling star maps that showed the locations of celebrities' homes so that you could drive by them. So that was a form of doxing, and it was legal, and people know where celebrities live, and people know where public figures live. It's just that I don't know if they maybe it should be illegal. I'm not sure. People's expectations of privacy have changed over time. So when I was growing up, everybody's number was in the phone book. Everybody's name, address, phone number was just in the phone book, which you got in the mail. And it wasn't a big deal. And it was weird. There were people with unlisted phone numbers back in the day. If you were kind of famous or you worked for the FBI or something, then you might have an unlisted phone number. But pretty much everybody else, your phone number was just in the phone book and people could call you. And I would prank call people sometimes. That's what people did. So now people expect that your phone number is private and your address is private. But that's change in attitudes, which might have to do with a change in the way people behave too. I mean, maybe it's become a more dangerous world for people who are celebrities. Not sure. Celebrities have had stalkers, though, forever. Jodie Foster had a famous stalker. So stalking is nothing new. Finding people's addresses is nothing new. As far as Taylor Lorenz doxing libs of TikTok, I don't even think it was wrong to reveal Chaya Raichek's identity. In fact, I do believe it was newsworthy to reveal her identity. If you're on that side of the argument, if you think Libs of TikTok is an anti-LGBT account that's spreading hate, and they're very influential, then I think it's fair to go out and find out who they are. Just the same way with QAnon, for example. Like, I was looking into QAnon, which is supposedly anonymous. I wanted to find out who was behind it. And if I found out who was behind it, I would dox them in the sense that I would try to reveal their identity. Yeah, I wouldn't want to reveal their location, but I know people who did. But I would want to reveal who they were, for sure, and who they worked for. So I understand the motivation behind her doing that. But what she did wrong was that she, I believe, revealed her work information or her work location or an actual address, which I do think is wrong. But still legal speech, from what I understand. So it's important to realize that apparently, from what I understand, doxing is not illegal, is not restricted speech. It is considered legal speech, apparently. So, in the sense that we do anything to censor people who dox, it is still a form of censorship that's not based on the law. Apparently, you can even post people's social security numbers. That's what I heard Nick Rekieta say. He said you could even post someone's social security number, which is crazy. I can't believe that. But I didn't want to share my birth date before, because people can use that information. Like, I'm always surprised people's birth dates are public information, because you can do things if you have someone's full name and birth date that you can't do without the birth date. So sometimes I question people who reveal that about themselves. I didn't want to give it to Twitter for a long time, but now I have revealed my age and stuff. But that's because I don't have any enemies right now, as far as I know. Steeler Girl says that needs to be changed. That's screwed up as hell. Well, yeah. So maybe there will be laws. So, I mean, I was surprised too when I heard it. So that doxing is not a crime, but it's not. You can reveal someone's location, unless in California. So in California, though, there is a law about it. If you're revealing someone's location to okay, hold on. Breaking news. Elon's account is suspended. Elon Musk's account is suspended. That's what you guys are hearing all my updates. Elon Musk's account is suspended on Twitter, apparently. I'll refresh. Well, that's weird. Oh, this was a while ago. Elon Musk was suspended from Twitter for doxing himself, apparently, earlier today. So, sorry, I'm getting old news. Apparently, Elon Musk suspended himself for saying he was at the World Cup. See, it's true, right? He did dox himself by saying he was at the World Cup, right? So, should you be banned for that if you say, oh, I just saw Ted Danson at the restaurant? Is that doxing or is that protected speech? Can you call TMZ and say, oh, this celebrity is at the Ivy right now, go take a picture of him? And then TMZ can say, oh, this celebrity is at the Ivy. I mean, is that doxing or is that putting someone in danger? So in California, there is a law about doxing specifically, but it has to be with the intention of putting the person in danger. So there is an intention part of it. So let's see. Let me look it up for you guys, just so you're clear. California doxing law. And if you want to support the show, go to buymeacoffee.com/lifttheveil and leave a coffee, become a subscriber, support the streams. California doxing law. Okay, here we go. Typically, okay. Preventing harmful information. Yes, doxing is a crime. Okay. So you said it should be a crime, right? Okay. So I live in California. Here's the information for you guys. Important online harassment laws in California. For Californians who are the target of online harassment, you may be wondering what your legal options are. California criminalizes the following types of online abuse: cyber harassment, cyber stalking, cyber exploitation, and threats. Let me get to doxing. Cyber stalking, cyber bullying, revenge porn, doxing. Here, this is it. Okay. For doxing to occur, personally identifying information must typically be released for the purpose of threatening or harming the targeted individual. Okay. So that's the stipulation. Elon Musk said that it was illegal in California to dox people. And so what Elon Jet was doing was illegal doxing, criminal. But as a matter of fact, I think it would be difficult to prove that Elon Jet was posting Elon Musk's location for the purpose of threatening or harming the targeted individual. But if you did post someone's address for that purpose, for the purpose of threatening somebody or harming them or having harm come to them, then it would be a crime in California. And that might be the only place where doxing is a crime for any reason. So good clarification. John T. Thackeray says heterodoxing is still cruel, you know. Heterodoxing. You guys get that joke? This is a heterodox show. And then, yeah, there's heterodox, and then there's gay doxing. And gay doxing is what's wrong. That's like gay ops. All right, let's check the poll. Elon Musk put out a poll today. This is what we're live about. Elon Musk put out a poll that asked, should he step down from Twitter? And he said he will abide by the results of the poll. I have to tell you, the poll keeps getting closer. The poll keeps getting closer. It's still a very big gap to fill. I could do the exact math. Sky Queen says, thank goodness I was never filmed or doxed. Yeah, like I'm always doxing myself, right? No, because people don't know where I am. That would be bad, or I wouldn't like it. I have been doxed before. I had someone put up pictures of my house. So for the purpose of threatening me. And I had people say they were coming over to my house. It is messed up. It is messed up being famous because of crazy people. So I imagine for Elon Musk, it's particularly difficult. His poll is now at 57% to 43%. I wonder if that's exact. 57% to 43%. That's a 14% gap. And there are 7.7 million votes. So, hold on. 0.14 times 7.7 million equals 0.15. What? That can't be right. How can 0.14? That's not right. 0.14 times 7.7. 1 million votes. Okay. So there's a 1 million. So 1 million vote difference that would have to be made up in the next 8 hours for the no's to win. So 1 million votes would have to come out of somewhere. So I don't know. I don't know what the trend is, and I don't know how easy it is to rig a poll where you have millions of votes. Like, how do you get millions of bots? I would think that's very difficult. So that's why I think his polls are kind of useful, because they have so much interaction that it's hard to game the polls when you have that many votes. How do you can't get a million bots. So the people will speak. And so far the people say Elon Musk should step down. Elon Musk claims he has no successor picked out. One person who's thrown their hat in the ring is Lex Friedman, who people are super skeptical about. Elon Musk says, it kind of made snide remarks, says that anybody who wants the job shouldn't get the job. He said he has nobody picked out. He said that he has nobody picked out. Bob Jones, thanks for that. Says Nate is the best newsman. I'm trying to be. What do you think, Bob Jones? Should I challenge Steve Lookner? Some people don't even know who he is, but Lookner is a legend. Should I challenge Lookner to be the king of breaking news and go live every time he goes live and just have myself on call? He went live at 1 a.m. his time last night. I was like, what? About Taylor Lorenz being banned. I said, really? Go live it was 10 at night my time. When he finished streaming, it was 3 a.m. his time. Because Taylor Lorenz got banned, he was like, this is big news. And then he's fighting with people in his chat. People are like, this isn't news. And he goes, what do you mean? He spends half the time fighting with people in his chat, telling them they're wrong and conspiracy theorists. So I wouldn't do that to you guys, but it also gives me less content. So that's the news, guys. I mean, I could just I could sign out. This is what I could do, is just leave up the poll and play lo-fi hip hop and until 6 a.m. tomorrow, East Coast time, when the poll ends. And people can be breathlessly watching on YouTube instead of watching on Twitter. I don't know. What do you guys think of Twitter Spaces? Have you tried out Twitter Spaces yet? Anybody? Twitter Spaces is kind of a big deal. There is one big stream on Twitter Spaces, and all the journalists were all together in a Twitter Spaces the night everybody got banned. A bunch of the journalists were all synced up talking to each other. So you got a chance to hear what they're like. But a bunch of journalists were in the same Twitter Spaces the other night. I can host those too. I don't know if I can host it. It would be interesting if I could host it at the same time as the show or do it as the show. But I don't know if you can. I think you have to use your phone to host a Twitter Spaces. And I use my phone as my camera. And then I have special effects. Like this one. It's called Studio Light. That kind of looks more natural. Maybe I shouldn't use Studio Light at nighttime. You guys like the tree? Did you buy things for Christmas? Should I give you my Christmas list? My Christmas list is just coffees is fine. Coffees or memberships is cool if you guys want to. Then we'll pick out our own present. Lupe Acosta says Steve Lookner is not agenda free. Looker doesn't allow free and open discussions in his chat. Yeah, I know. That's right. Lookner is an authoritarian, but he's a hard worker for sure. You guys know who he is. I know. He's really hardworking. So yeah, I try to take tips from people like that. He is really hardworking, but he says no conspiracy theories in the chat. And we support conspiracy theories in the chat. You can criticize the host for the most part. And we have very few rules otherwise. And generally, we haven't had too many problems with spammers, bots, trolls, lurkers, stalkers. We don't have gang stalkers. Not right now. But if this channel ever takes off, then you never know what might happen. If, when. I tried making, they really suppress content about the shots. Even if you do it the right way, they suppress the crap out of it. So it's hardly even worth putting out because they might give me a strike for it, even if I do it the right way. And then they just suppress the hell out of it. But that's going to be difficult with all this news coming out. So I'll have to work on that. Maybe one of these shows, I'll leave you guys with, I'll cross over to Rockfin and we'll talk about some of the stuff in the news. Maybe today, maybe a different show, because this is an unplanned show. One thing I was going to say about Twitter not allowing you to spam links to other websites as your primary focus is that YouTube does that. YouTube has a rule against promoting other websites. So YouTube has a rule that you can't just make a video whose main purpose is to direct you to another website, right? I can make a video and say, hey guys, I'm going to do the rest of the show on Rockfin. Come join me on Rockfin. But apparently I heard something and I don't know. I try to know all the rules, but I heard somebody say, you can't say, I'm going to go to this other platform to talk about things we can't talk about on YouTube. I don't know though. I might have heard somebody say that you can't say, we're going to go to this other platform because we're going to talk about shit we can't talk about on YouTube. I don't know though if that's true. I've almost kind of done that before and never gotten in trouble for it. But it is totally against the rules. And I have gotten a strike before for making a video saying, go watch this on another platform. They gave me a strike straight up. So makes sense that Twitter would do that too. If the primary purpose of a Twitter account is just to promote Mastodon or some other service, and that's the primary purpose, then I don't see a problem with, actioning that account because that's kind of normal practice. But it obviously people should be able to have link trees in their descriptions, and maybe I need to get a link tree too. Now everybody apparently has link trees. So maybe I have to do that too. You can follow me if you want to follow me all the places. You can follow me on Twitter. I have a feeling I'm not going to be banned because of the rules, and I understand rules. So follow me on Twitter to mostly stay in touch. And I mostly post things there, but I don't always post the show. So follow me on Twitter, follow me here, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that you get all the updates when it comes out. And then if you want to be on my mailing list, go to subscribe to Substack at lifttheveil.substack.com. And you can become a monthly supporter on Substack too. I mean, there's a million different paid platforms, but Buy Me a Coffee is what I've been focused on for people supporting the show. And becoming a member is cool because then it's on a monthly basis. Once I get enough members, then I can stop working so hard. You know what I mean? I just no, I'm just kidding. I always have to work hard. If I don't work hard, I don't get coffee. If I don't get coffee, I can't do the show. If I can't do the show, then it's like a shark that doesn't swim. I just sink to the bottom of the ocean. I die if I can't do the show. So thanks, Tanya Bauer. Fortune says, get a link tree. The hypocrisy of gamers being allowed to broadcast on multiple platforms at the same time, promoting other platforms is allowed. Anything else is not. Pure censorship. Yeah. Yeah, you're allowed to broadcast on different platforms. I'm on different platforms. I'm always promoting Rockfin. I mean, it would be crazy if YouTube said, no, you can't. It would be crazy if YouTube said you can't stream at the same time on Twitch or Rockfin or other platforms. They don't do that. So that would be similar to what Elon Musk seemed to be proposing was, you can't have links to other platforms, period. But apparently that was withdrawn. Apparently, as a result of the backlash from that, that's why he decided to post this poll about resigning as CEO. And based on the poll so far, he is going to resign as CEO. So if you want to make a prediction, if we were NBC News, we'd say, we're calling it. Elon Musk is going to lose the poll, or the poll is going to end up with Elon Musk not being CEO anymore. Beth Buys Houses. Yeah, I'm on D Live too. That's right. I am on D Live right now live. People are actually tuned in. Probably at least 10 people. D Live was the platform to go to. You know who went there first was PewDiePie. When PewDiePie went to D Live, I went to D Live, but then PewDiePie gave up on it. And then January 6th happened. Everybody got banned, but it was a big place. D Live used to be the home of Nick Fuentes and Owen Benjamin at the same time, and they were the top two streamers, top money makers, big time cult followings. And both of them got banned from D Live, and it went downhill from there. So once everybody got banned from D Live, and then they did so many screwed up things over at D Live. That company's messed up. Their main channels right now are gambling channels. So here's the poll, 8 million votes, 57 to 43. Do you want me to cover any other news? Is there any other news that I need to cover? I just want to check in and want to make sure you guys are all updated on everything that's going on with Twitter, because it's always Twitter all the time. And there was this poll. Anything else you guys wondering about? Some people wanted me to talk about cryptocurrency. There's lots of FUD about crypto. Like, honestly, if you want my opinion about cryptocurrency, which somebody asked me about, is that I think it's going to go down. I mean, that's my opinion. I think that there are other things that are going to fail, not necessarily Binance, which I think will probably be okay, but I'm not sure, but probably mostly okay. But other platforms and Tether are so scam. I mean, there are still a lot of scams left. There are still a lot of scams left in cryptocurrency. And if I were getting started and wanted to put some money in something that wasn't dollars, then it would be gold or silver. And I'm thinking about getting some gold with the money I have from selling cryptocurrency, but I don't really know for sure. I think cash is good. In a depression, cash is good. And I think we're headed for a depression. So I think cash is not bad, basically. Like some people say, cash is bad. And in a lot of cases, it is. But I don't think inflation is going to be a problem forever. In fact, I think we're going to have deflation, which means that the value of dollars will go up compared to other things, which means that holding dollars isn't bad. So I think saving dollars is not bad, generally speaking. And then when crypto crashes, if you have some money ready, that's when you're going to want to buy, when everything crashes. So, which there still is going to be more stuff that fails. Tether is going to fail. So, if what I'm doing is I'm just waiting with half my funds. I'm just waiting for Tether to go down, and then I'll buy. Tether goes down and all the exchanges that are hooked up to Tether go down, and then they talk about regulations and stuff, that's when it's going to be time to buy. Like everything, basically. But in the meantime, Steeler Girl says, don't know how. Oh, that's all right, Steeler Girl. Everybody's, oh yeah. Also, since we're going into depression, I understand not everybody's rich. So, but I expect people who are rich to support the show. But if that's not you, please don't feel bad. There are other people who can support the show who choose not to, not because they don't have enough money, but just because they don't feel like it. Those are actually bad people. But you, who doesn't have enough money and are just enjoying the show and have struggles in your life, you are a good person. And I don't hold it against you that you don't drop me coffees. And I still read your comments, even though they're not super chats. See? Any other topics, guys? I covered the World Cup. I covered Twitter. Covered Steve Lookner. I covered the Celine Dion conspiracy theory, which has been debunked. Celine Dion is not blank injured, according to multiple fact checks. The guy who just died, the people who are blanking suddenly are not actually blanking suddenly. How many code words do you think we need? All right, I'll check my coffees to see if anybody dropped me anything while I wasn't looking. But yeah, we do expect the people who are financially doing well to support the show for everybody else's benefit. Oh, thanks, Bluefly Solutions, who says, when I clicked on it, it still showed suspended for... Oh, thanks. Thanks, Bluefly Solutions. You're the chat I saw on Discord. Thanks for bringing the news. Thanks for that. Thanks, Bluefly Solutions. And I will get myself a coffee with that. If you wanted to, you can drop one there anytime, and I'll check the chat. And then I'll sign off and have some dinner, and I'll be back tomorrow making videos. I'm doing a number of things. I'm making videos because I'm trying to make a video that gets in the algorithm, which should be 12 to 20 minutes long. So I try to make some of those videos just in case one of them catches on. So far, I had one that really caught on, but I'm trying to see if I can get another. But I also have to do my live show. So I'm trying to do all of that. But I have competing interests. One is to make videos that are shorter, that somehow get picked up in the algorithm. One is to do my live show where people can tune in and people drop coffees and stuff. So different things, trying to work hard. Maybe I'll do the Lookner challenge. The Lookner challenge would be funny. If I challenged Steve Lookner and it became a thing, who's better at the breaking news? Is he still live? I do honestly. I do look. I do look at other people who work hard, who are like successful, like Tim Pool and like No Agenda TV. Let's see if he's still alive. Agenda Free TV. Sorry. Who is? I might have outlasted him. I think I outlasted him. Doesn't look like he's live anymore. So look at that. Already winning the battle. Fortune says, may I ask what time you typically stream? I'm unsure if it's just me, but I have notifications on and they do not pop up lately. Maybe suppressing. I'm unsure, but I'd love to support. Thanks, Fortune. Normally, my scheduled time is at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time, weekdays. But I'm not always reliable. Like I didn't on Friday, I did the Twitter files around 2 or 3. And then I didn't do and I did 2 other videos that day. And I didn't do a live show on Friday. And then other days of the week, I was a little late. But if you hit the notification bell, you should get notified when I go live. I appreciate it. Yeah, Hoax Wars, I'll call Lookner out for not allowing dissenting opinion. Yeah, I could turn it into a thing. But it would require hard work. It would require hard work. Following him and seeing every time he goes live. Oh, I have to subscribe. Let me subscribe and hit the bell. All. Okay. I'm now subscribed and I hit the bell. So he did a 4-hour live stream when Twitter suspended all those liberal journalists. So he's definitely jabbed. Thanks, Lupe Acosta. Candace says, challenge Lookner. Okay. You guys think that would be fun? But then I couldn't do my regular show. I would just have to make myself available for live streams. How early does he ever do it? Does he ever do it really early? Because that would be problematic. Sometimes I'm not up and about early, especially since he's on East Coast time. But I'll see. He doesn't go live every day. Past live streams, videos. Let's see. He doesn't even go live every day. So I could work on it. He only goes live once in a while. So we'll see. We'll see. Then we'll get people to spam his chat and say, oh, Lift the Veil is challenging you. We'll turn it into a battle. Lift the Veil is challenging you for breaking news coverage. Okay, we'll think about it. I'll think about it. That's kind of what I did tonight. So tonight was the first test. You guys passed the test. All right. Thanks, everybody who's tuned in. I know I'm losing people at this point. That's it for the stream. See you tomorrow. And for breaking news, see you mostly when the damn Fauci files come out. I mean, that's what I'm standing by waiting for is the Fauci files. I feel like that should be a big stream if I can catch it when it first drops. So I'm planning to be assuming that I'm available, I'm at home, and I'm in front of my computer. When the Fauci files drop, I'm going live and I'll cover those. But they've been dragging their feet on that one. So John says brigading is illegal on YouTube. Yeah, you're right. No, I wouldn't brigade him. Thanks, Carmen Michelle. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. Thanks for hitting the likes. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for the coffees. Those are available anytime, even after the show's over, if you want to support the show anytime. And that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Until the next one. For now. That's what it is. Thanks.